Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One, coming to you on Wednesday, January the 24th. The year is 2024. Let's talk trading. Trading with Walmal. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine and different from Walmal. Walmal, I guess the traders are like watching how we do what we do.
Yep. Yeah. I went into a trade just where I went and took a trade to the north at 2768.7. It's now gone against me, basically a pip or so, a little bit less than that, but so we'll see what happens. The reason why I took the trade was because my M30 was green. I was above indicator 2. I had a flip-flop box. So I had a lot of good things that were in my favor to go and take that trade. I was actually up by about a half a pip, and then, of course, then you know what happens sometimes. I'm actually positive now by one point. So we'll just have to sit here and watch. But, you know, all those things are out there. There we go. So now I'm up.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go, gone. I'm only looking to get a pip on this trade, and I had the pip. I couldn't get my mouse over in time. Reason why I'm only looking for a pip is because if you look to the left, at the end of last hour, we had a high put in for the hour, and we're right at where that high is. So it's sort of like, you know, it's going to have some trouble there, and make a decision, get out there or stick it and see. And I'm looking at it, it's like that's a more of a get out because it's not the high for the day, but it's pretty close to it, and I don't want to be on that bleeding edge. Should have gotten out with my one pip, but oh well, I didn't. So now I got to suffer through, and so now I'm down basically a pip and a half, which is not the end of the world, that's for sure.
Well, so long as H4 stays green, considering H4 and H1 and M30 all have the same open, and
Yeah. No, unfortunately, we're below indicator 2 now. But we'll see what happens. We just got to sit here and watch and see what the market does. See what people have decided where price should go.
yeah,
We do have news coming up in about 20 minutes.
yeah. And the bad thing
roughly.
is candle one's a sucker bar because it made a higher high, higher low, but the candle closed bearish.
Yeah, I just added in. Reason why I added in is because M30 turned green again, and I crossed indicator 2. So now what my strategy at this point is just to get out of this trade and break even if possible. And get to break even, all I need is for it to come up just another half a pip.
Well, you've got a sucker bar in to your advantage because now bar one is lower high, lower low, but it closed bullish.
Yep.
Let's see.
Here and wait. Must be boring for people to sit here and just watch the chart. Oh, wait a second, that's my job. That's what I do every day.
Well, no, because, you know, we talk through the trades, what
Yeah.
we see. They might pick up one little thing that, you know, gives them the aha moment, or turns them, you know, from being negative into being positive.
Here we go. And I've now met my goal. I'm just going to wait a second or two.
Yeah, 21 seconds left in this candle. Here you go. Seven seconds. Outside bar on bar 1. Inside bar on bar 2. You've got the flip-flop box, indicator 2 in your direction. What's it gonna do? Now, didn't you say something about if it sits there, you're gonna get out?
Yep, I did.
And what did you say something about why are we stupid sometimes? Okay, let's see. You're still above indicator 2. I think this thing's going to make one of those jumpy moves one way or the other.
Problem is we don't know which way.
I know.
We never know which way.
Are you up a pip?
I'm up more than a pip.
Oh, okay.
On one trade I'm up 2 pips, and the other trade I'm up a half a pip, a little bit more than a half a pip. There we go. Now I'm going to get out. And the reason why I got out was the first trade I got out with a full pip, and the second trade I got out with let me measure it and see. They gave me 2.9 pips. And the funny thing is, you know, I was complaining to you earlier, sir, that it was stealing those pips. Well, they closed me where the candle never got to. What I mean by that is that the high for my candle was at 70.0, and they got me out on that same exact candle at what is that? That's 70.3.
Hmm.
You know, the thing is that, you know,
so they stole from somebody else.
They stole from somebody else and gave it to me. Yeah.
But wait a minute, aren't you on an ECN?
I am. But the thing is, that just what they're doing is they're just filling your order blocks as they're out there. You know, all they're doing is, oh, there's an order there, there's an order there. Oh, they match. Boom, put them together.
Okay, here's
That's
that.
all they're doing.
Yeah, here's that breakout possibility right here.
Yep.
And we're 2 pips off the daily high.
Now, traders, I had said before that, you know, I wanted to get out, you know, where I basically got out. And the reason why was because of, I don't know what it's going to do at this point. You know, right now, I'm actually at my high for the day. I don't know if you are, sir.
No, I'm 1.4 off the high.
Okay, I'm above the high. Well, not above the high. I'm above the former high. Can't be above the high.
No, you can be at the high.
You can be at the high, exactly. This is going to go to 75. Now it's broken that high. It's going to go to 75. And here's the way I think, and that is that when I say it's going to go to the 75, that doesn't mean it's going to go to 75.0. You know, some people will go and say, oh, you said it was going to 75 and only got to 74.6 or 74.0. You know what? In scheme of things, that's pretty stinking close.
Yeah, that's the engineer in you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, engineers were taught that, you know, you design it to be, you know, X, and then you put 10%, you put 10% protection in there for you. So that way you can go and make sure the bridge actually stays.
Yeah, well, I have a high of 2774.4.
And what was my high at? My high was at pretty close to it, I'm sure. Actually, most of those on the wrong table. That's why. 74.7. Yeah.
Oh, I got a funny one for traders. Yesterday, I'm on one of these guys that he's got a Telegram channel. I'm not going to say who he is, but he had said something that he risked 150 points on his FX trades. So my reply was, I said, for FX, I go, is that 150 per pip or per point? He goes, same thing. I said, no, 10 points is 1 pip. That happened when FX added the extra decimal. His reply was, I have worked in the industry since 1977, but hey, never mind. I go, my reply was, and I've been trading since 1977. Okay, never mind. He says, geez, how old are you? And so I sent him a link to the baby pips. What is a pip in FOREX?
Yeah,
And
well,
I said, I am.
Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just thinking, it's just, it's just one of those things where sometimes people are, I don't know, so full of themselves, that they can't, listen to somebody else because, they're the quote unquote expert.
Yeah. And at the same time, I've been doing this game for a while now. And the reality is, at least I learned at least one thing a week, and sometimes I will wind up learning something new every day. You should strive to try to learn something new every day. But the reality is there's always something else to learn, and we can't forget that. And unfortunately, sometimes hubris goes and gets in the way, and that's the downfall, I think.
Yeah. But he was like pip point. It's the same thing, but the thing is, it's like it's not. And if you're going to be out there teaching people, then teach them properly.
Yeah. A point and a pip is the same thing in the stock market. Because we don't, but it's not the same in FOREX. But you got to understand what instrument are you trading. It makes a difference,
Right.
Because that's the thing.
But his reply that I've been trading since 1997, so I guess that means my brain is full. I can't learn anything. By the way, we're almost out of time.
Yeah. By the way, there was a flip-flop box, and I missed it, and we should have been short at, so I'm sorry for not taking it, but we should have been short at 70.8. And if we had taken that trade, we could have picked up 2 or 3 pips.
Yeah, I see that. But we're out of time. Yeah. Yeah, so fellow traders, I hope you at least now know the difference between a pip and a point and FOREX. Because remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.